Hello friends, it's Jim O'Rear. Welcome back to my kitchen, where I cook for people like me, people who can't cook. And today's dish is going to be balsamic glazed pork chops with some roasted zucchini and some garlic thyme potatoes. It's really good. It's sort of a sweet sour sort of mixture on the pork chops, and the zucchini and garlic potatoes have a lot of flavor to them. So let's take a look at the ingredients. For this recipe, we'll need 5 Yukon Gold potatoes, 1 zucchini, 2 pork chops, 1 teaspoon dried thyme, 0.85 ounces of balsamic vinegar, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon chicken stock concentrate, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of butter, some sea salt, and some black pepper. Now we use fresh garlic to cook with because fresh garlic has a much stronger and better taste than the prepackaged garlic that you get in a can or a jar or something like that. And it also has a little heat to it. The fresh garlic has a little spice, and we like spicy. So to use this, you're just going to peel off the skin like this, and there could be a fancier way to do this. I just use my fingernails. But you want to peel off the skin until you get to that nice white shiny center. And when you get there, it looks really pretty, just like this right here. And then your piece of garlic is ready to use in whatever manner you want to use it in. For this recipe, we are going to chop it into just fine little pieces. And I don't use a food processor or anything like that. I just use a knife, and I cut it into thin little shards. And then I take those thin little shards and I cut them into even thinner little shards until I get the fine small size pieces that I want. We are using Yukon Gold potatoes, and these are a cross between the South American yellow potato and the North American white potato. And we use these because the texture is really friendly to work with. These potatoes are good for frying, for mashing, for sautéing, for baking. Just a really friendly potato to use in all kinds of cooking. So we want to take these and just cut them into about 1/2-inch cubes. And it doesn't have to be exact or anything like that. Just cut them into some 1/2-inch cubes, and we will move on from there. Next, you want to take your zucchini and just cut the ends off of it, just like this. And then you want to slice it right down the middle lengthwise until you get 2 halves. And then you're going to take the halves and just chop them into about 1/2-inch half moons. Yep, half of it in 1/2-inch half moons. That's a lot of halves. Anyway, then you're going to take your potatoes and zucchini and put them on a tray. You're going to just drizzle those with a little bit of olive oil until you get them coated a little bit. Then you're going to season them up some with a little sea salt, and you'll also want to season them up with a little pepper. And then you're going to put the tray of the oven, the little rack, up at the very top, and you're going to cook those for about 20 to 25 minutes at 450 degrees. Also, I am adding some garlic right here, that garlic that we chopped up, putting that on the potatoes. And you're going to put about half of the thyme on the potatoes. So only the garlic and the thyme goes on the potatoes, just salt and pepper on the zucchini. And then, like I said, make sure that your rack in the oven is set to the very top, 450 degrees, and pop them on in for 20 to 25 minutes. So moving on to the pork, you're going to take that pork, just pat it dry a little bit, and add some sea salt to it. Also some pepper, get it seasoned up good, and then take you a pan and put that pan over medium-high heat with some vegetable oil. And once it's nice and sizzling, you're going to just drop your pork chops in there, and you want to cook these about 4 to 5 minutes for each side until they start to get a little brown and a little caramelized edges kind of going right there. And then when they are done, 4 to 5 minutes on each side, remove them, wipe out the pan. You're going to add a 1/4 cup of water along with your stock concentrate. also your balsamic vinegar. You're gonna put your brown sugar in there, a tablespoon of brown sugar, and then put in the rest of the thyme. And that's not Morris Day in the thyme, that's the little thyme leaves. Anyway, let that sizzle and cook, and add a little pepper to it. You're gonna cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes, just kind of stir it a little bit, and then you're gonna add a tablespoon of butter. Turn that down, turn the heat down a little bit, just so it's sort of simmering. And then you're gonna take your pork, put that in there, and just coat it really well. Coat the pork really well in there. I let mine sit there for a few minutes so that it sort of cooks into it. And then you're ready to serve. So take your plates, I cook for 2, divide up your potatoes and zucchini, put your pork on there. Look at that, yummy, yummy, yummy. You've got your seasoned potatoes, seasoned zucchini, add a little more salt and pepper, and you are ready to eat it up. There you have it. Easy balsamic glazed pork chops with some yummy, yummy roasted vegetables. Really good and really easy to make. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, click that like button to let YouTube know you liked the video. And also, click on that subscribe button. And if you hit that little bell, it will remind you when I have uploaded new videos, which is usually about every 3 to 4 days. So I want to thank you for watching another video, and I hope to see you here next time.